Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Baby, the devil is busy, okay? And I was thinking this, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I was getting ready to record, because, baby, my Bible did finally, my little birthday Bible is just falling apart. I know some of you said I could use some wood glue. I don't have any wood glue. I assume I would have to go to Home Depot in order to get wood glue. But anywho, let's get into it. Oh, and for, the wonderful person that asked, okay, no, I have not, I don't have the insurance situation. It is not settled. You know what I'm saying? It's not settled. And I'm, at this point, I'm just not gonna panic. You know what I'm saying? It's like I almost was there, and then things happen. I'm just being real, just being honest. Bills come through and snatch a little bit, just like what happened in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That bill was supposed to be paid immediately. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, my car insurance is more important than the cable and the television, and eventually they'll get paid. But I prefer to pay my biggest things first. And once they send it back, between Apple and all these other apps that me and my son be using, that money was gone easily. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I keep, you know what I'm saying? I have me a conversation with God about it. He said it's gonna be paid. I don't know how it's gonna be paid. I'm utterly confused. I feel like he got me all the way in the dark because I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just math ain't mathing. But anyways, the message I heard is give him until 2. Baby, y'all see this? Just okay. The scripture, I was about to grab one of my other Bibles too, but God was like, at. Scripture comes from 1 Timothy 1:5. At the end of the charge is love out of a pure heart and of a good conscience and of a hypocritical faith, from which certain men, having swerved, turned aside to vain discourse, willing to be teachers of law, not understanding either the things they say nor concerning what they confidently assert. And we have known that the law is good if anyone may use it lawfully. Okay, so the message is, God is saying, although sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I feel like when we in certain situations, like mine in particular, there can be people that can be so judgmental. This is not something that, you know what I'm saying, girl is wanting every day. You know what I'm saying? That's not so that's not the kind of vibe. This is something that I typically have paid. And I'm like, I don't want to use myself as an example, but I just feel like God is using me as an example because some people can be so judgmental. And you know what I'm saying? I do get it. There are some people, they, you know what I'm saying, make a substantial amount more than I do. They had opportunities I did not have. And that's just what it is. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go, I can't say, I wanted to go to college out of high school. I took the, the SATs, I forgot what that test is called. I made the school I needed to make to go to the school I wanted to go to. I got into the school I wanted to go to. I had my financial aid in order for the school I wanted to go to. I had housing in order for the school I wanted to go to. And what happened? The last week of school, I was in a party group. We were having parties for the seniors that whole week. I wanted to go. I was 18. I felt like there should be no reason that I couldn't go. Me and my mother had a disagreement. I went to the parties anyway, and she decided to pull her name off my financial aid. She pulled the financial aid, pulled everything, and I couldn't go to school. And it is what it is. I'll just be real. I'll just be real. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, would I make that choice if I was, if you know what I'm saying? If it was me and my son, no. I'm just being real. I don't feel like me celebrating the fact that I'm graduating was, but at the same time, it's not a situation where I know there's no book to parenting. There's no guidebook. And I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know if somebody told her this would be a good idea or what. Because 9 out of 10, if I would have went ahead and went to college and got my degree in nursing, I wouldn't be in this here predicament. Okay, I wouldn't be in this situation. There are so many situations that I have went through in my life that could have been avoided. But it is what it is. This is the path that I have. This is the path that I was dealt. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna, thug it out the best way possible. God said he gonna make a way out of no way. I don't know where it's coming, when it's coming, or how it's coming, but I guess it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like for whoever this is for, sometimes people will sit around judging you, but they had opportunities you didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Even when it come down to it, the times that I wasn't able to actually go to school by myself and like actually sign everything out until I think I was 25. Even though I was living on my own, even though I was living in a whole different city, they still didn't let me sign up for school without putting my parents on there. That's just how they did things. I don't know if they still do that now, but that's how they did it back then. You can't get financial aid if you're a certain age unless your parents sign with you. And I did what I could. Only thing I could do, I was working my you-know-what off for Sears, and I took my check and paid cash to get a certificate to be a nursing assistant and did my thing. That's what I did what I could do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like some people judge people when they just doing what they can, not even knowing the hand that they was dealt, not even knowing what they had to go through to get to where they are. And you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, baby. And even now, people will judge. Why don't you get a job? Why don't you go work? Why don't you go back to work I can't work as no CNA. My feet hurt now. And I wasn't even standing up. I went out to eat and have drinks. I wasn't even standing up all night and my feet are aching today. My feet, it feel like I was standing around running a marathon or something. That's how bad my feet ache. Both feet now. At first, it was just my right foot. Now it's both of them. Both of them. I just feel like some people do not even think logically, and they don't have a heart. They don't want to. God said they don't want to. They don't want to have compassion. They don't want to have understanding. They just want to think negatively about what everybody else got going on, and they don't even know. And you know what I'm saying? When it really come down to it, I would understand if I was able-bodied, but I'm not. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's a difference between somebody that is able-bodied to go out and work here, work there, do this, do that. Even if I wanted to now, I couldn't go and get a nursing degree. I was going to go back to nursing school before I got in that car accident. My son was about to go off to school. He was about to start school. He was about to start kindergarten. And I, you know what I'm saying, talked with my son's father. Well, when he starts kindergarten, I'm going to go to nursing school. Had the school lined up and everything. So, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like some people, they don't have compassion. And if you don't have compassion, I don't even understand how you can consider yourself a Christian. How can you consider yourself to be a follower of God, but you're going off vanity? Go back to the scripture. At the end of the charge is love out of a pure heart and a good conscience and of an unhypocritical faith. How can you go out and say that you are godly, you a child of God, but you're a hypocrite? Everybody don't have the same opportunities. Everybody is not well-bodied. And just because your girl gets dressed up, I smell good, I look good, and I can put my lashes on, get my hair together, and do my nails, don't mean that I'm able-bodied to stand up at a job for 8 hours a day. I simply cannot. And that's the truth. That's just what it is. And you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I just feel like this is, baby, judgment. But that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, God said he got you. For whoever this is for, he got you. And I feel like the biggest thing about this message is people gonna believe what they want to. They gonna see what they want to. They gonna understand what they want to. I'm even thinking about how in the movie Beetlejuice, in the little book that they had, they was talking about how the only reason that humans, the living, can't see the deceased is because they don't want to see the deceased. There are some people that they see what you're going through. They see that you have so many cards stacked up against you. They see that you have so many marks stacked up against you. They see that you're really going through it. They will literally stand there, see you drowning, and know you can't swim, and have access to a float, and still not throw it out there and say that you need to figure it out yourself. But God is not like that. He understands from a different level of what some people will understand. Some people, they'll only see you and be like, I ain't like them having, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like them having that anyway. They need to lose it. I ain't like them being able to, you know what I'm saying, being able to do with that, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, in a swimming aspect. I ain't like them walking around up here anyway. They need to just go ahead and sink. That's what they need to do, because I didn't like watching them walk around anyway. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And some people about to say, I ain't like her having a car anyway, even though me, you know what I'm saying, losing it for a week, that's not going to equal that happen. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't think. But anyways, I ain't like her having a car anyway. I ain't like her being able to get around. She don't need to be able to get around, as if I don't. Even if it was to get to that extent, as if I don't have a scooter that I own 100% sitting in the garage that I'll just hop on and ride that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like some people do not be, they don't want to understand. They don't want to care. They don't want to have sympathy. They don't want to show sympathy. And that's just what it is. That's the world we live in today. And that's just what it is. And anyways, that's the message. But God said for whoever this is for, he not like them. It's not a situation where God doesn't see your situation completely. God knows every single piece of it, every single part of the puzzle. And he know when it really come down to it, ain't no other way except for him to do what he gonna do and perform the miracle that he's gonna perform for you. And God said for somebody, give him until 2 o'clock. That's the message. That's the message, you know what I'm saying? We know it's football season, 2 o'clock while you watching the game, you know what I'm saying? Whichever game you choose to watch today. God said give him until 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, he got you. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.